Get our introductions underway as the national anthem's getting ready to go. All right, folks, we are back here at YSN. Again, I thank you for tuning in. And again, it is Friday night football, packed stands, hands down, probably the best game of the night right here as the Springfield Tigers are taking on the South Range Raiders. This is Paul Munson, your play-by-play announcer this evening, and I'm joined in the booth this evening, folks. Whether you're from Springfield or whether you're from South Range, you're going to know who I got next to me. Johnny Toy is in the house. Johnny, how's it going?
It's going great. Beautiful night for football here.
Absolutely. And like I said, if you're from Springfield or South Range, you know Johnny Toy. Johnny is a South Range alum, but he works here at Springfield, been here for a long time. So he knows both sides of this rivalry as the Tigers are making their way onto the field. They're going to come right through the middle of that tee at the 50-yard line. And number 52, Aaron Groner, bringing the sledgehammer as it's time for some work, folks. It is week 1 high school football. And what better of a game could you have than right here? Beautiful weather, packed stands. Johnny, we're ready to go.
Ready to go. Old school rivalry right here.
And this is one of those rivalries, I mean, it goes back long time. I mean, long before I was there, long before you were there. And, you know, it had a little hiatus there for a little bit. They didn't have it. And then, you know, last year, obviously,
yes,
we didn't have that game because of COVID. So you only played your league games. The year before, you have a great game, goes into overtime. You know, Tigers go on and win and make that run all the way to the playoffs, to the state championship. And now, you know, you've got these two teams. This was a game everybody wanted to see last year.
Absolutely.
Everybody wanted that bye week. For some reason, people were like, oh, there's a bye week. Why don't you two play each other? It's a recipe for disaster.
Yes.
You don't want to do that. You wanted to get healthy. Both teams made big runs into playoffs. Obviously, the Tigers make it to the state championship game. But now, week 1, right out the gate, Smash Mouth football, here we go.
Smash Mouth football. Old school rivalry, like I said, old inter-county league.
Yeah.
Two teams going at it.
You know, and you've got, just like I said, the storylines on both sides. I mean, you've got, you know, coaches that have played in this on both sides of the field. You know, now some of them have kids that are playing in this rivalry.
Yes.
And then, you know, you've got a brother on the other side who's coaching over there as well. You've got a nephew who's over there. I mean, these two communities are so closely tied, just only being a few miles away from each other. I mean, this is what more could you ask for?
Two great communities, no doubt about that.
And two explosive offenses. I mean, we're going to see, you know, for the Raiders over there, it's going to be the run game. It's no secret. You got to stop Dylan Dominguez and the big offensive line that the Raiders have. And for the Tigers, I mean, listen, Bo knows. It's Bo.
Yes.
It's going to start and stop with Bo Brungard all night long. So, you know, he did lose some weapons from last year, but he's still the key that turns the engine to the Springfield Tigers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great leader, great kid, better kid.
And you know, to that point, you know, I did a lot of basketball games here this past year and got to see them play and, you know, talk with, you know, the great athletic director you guys have here, Mark Carden. And it was after one of the games, I remember they had won, and the other team, I mean, they shot the lights out. They tried to stay up there. And Bo was one of the first kids that, like, he went out there and he, you know, hugged those kids and he was shaking hands with them and just telling them, hey, man, you know, great game. And it was ready to go. And like I said, knowing a little bit of his dad from back in the day, I mean, Mark's not going to let his kid be a jerk.
No.
And Bo is a class act kid. So
very class act kid.
Well, kicking off is Kasim Kosick for the Tigers. Let's see. Back deep for the Raiders is number 35, Corey Pennick. Number 16 is Isaiah Slaybaugh. And right in the middle there is number 34, Dylan Dominguez. So we'll see what's going on here. Kickoff, week 1, Springfield, South Range, underway. Actually fell down there. That was number 44. That is Tyler Remish, as he was one of the up men to catch that ball and did look like he fell down, but they didn't wave him dead.
No, he did not. Looks like his knee touched, but they didn't wave him dead.
So Raiders will start 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line as we get to see Dominguez and company first here, Johnny. What are you expecting to see out of these guys?
Ugh. Classics here, shotgun.
So quarterback is Billy Skirpak.
Dominguez.
Hands off to Dominguez. Dominguez off the right-hand side. Rumbling out there, and he's brought down. Well, this will be fun. Number 22. That is Hayden Pavlock. So right out the gate, Johnny, we're seeing the run.
Yes, sir. That's what you expect from the South Range Raiders. Smash mouth football.
And a first down, so he got 10 yards on that. So 1 carry, 10 yards for Dominguez. Sidecar to his left for Skirpak. Sends a man in motion. Going to hand it off to that man. It's number 46. Connor Jones. Brought down on the play by number 44, Vincent Woods.
South Range was definitely going to try to expose the off tackle here. No doubt about that.
So on the defensive line, Johnny, was there a lot of loss for the Tigers from last year, a lot of graduation?
Yeah, a little bit. A.J. Stallsmith, tough kid. Zeke Warsencroft coming back, tough kid too, strong kid. They will definitely put havoc on the line of scrimmage here.
There's a handoff to Dominguez. Stood up at the line there by number 72. One of the guys you just talked about, Zeke Wardencroft. So gain of 3, going to bring up 3rd and 4 now for the Raiders at the 44-yard line. As the bells are ringing here for 3rd down, 3rd and 5 actually is what they're going to say. Looks about a 3rd and 4 from our view, though. Skirpak.
That'll be a false start.
That's going to be a false start. Number 77. That is Michael Lally. with a false start. So that's going to bring up a long 3rd and 9 now for the Raiders at the 39-yard line. So that changes the play call just a little bit there now.
I was going to say, let's see if they open it up a little bit here on the pass.
So we could see the first pass play here from Skurpak as he's getting his official first start here for the Raiders. He had a couple last year. Skurpak's going to throw right over the middle.
Not going to be enough.
Pass was complete to number 20, J.D. Krause.
Come up a little short there from the spot.
He was stood up by number 11, Sean Guerrero, and a couple other Tigers, so it's going to leave a big decision here for the Raiders. It's a 4th and 2 on the 46.
Looks like they're going for it.
Looks like Coach Igley is going to gamble right out the gate and say, we're going for this. So a big 4th and 2 right here in the first drive for the Raiders. Man in motion, Skurpak going to keep it himself. And he's going to get that first down, Johnny.
Just enough.
Got it to the 49-yard line, so Skurpak able to have the QB keeper and getting that first down. So right out the gate, Coach Egley with the first gamble, throwing the cards on the table going, all right. I mean, if you don't get that, that's a short field now for Bo and them to try to take advantage of.
That was gutsy.
Yeah.
Especially this early.
And you're running with the quarterback.
Yeah.
Not even run with your workhorse in Dominguez. And Dominguez there in the shotgun there now. Sends a man in motion. That's Lindstrom. And there's going to be a false start. Going to be against the Raiders. Going to push them back now to the 44-yard line. So
2 penalties already for the Raiders.
yeah, 2 false starts out the gate.
First game jitters.
Yeah, you know, I mean, scrimmages are completely different than being in a game.
Oh, there's no doubt.
You know, you got you're all amped up, ready to go. You've got your rival across the line from you. You want to just go out there and smack him in the mouth, and now, you know, you just got to pay attention a little bit here. So Skurpak and the shotgun with Dominguez the sidecar. He's going to throw. Throwing out route. Got it. Completed. That's number 24, Aiden Leone. Pushed out of bounds by number 5.
I think it was Joey Sandee, number 6.
Oh, was that number 6?
Yes.
Okay. So big pass there for Skurpak. 1st and 10 on the 35 here now. It'll get a little easier when it gets darker. I know it sounds weird, but to see the numbers,
yes,
it's a little easier when it gets darker. Both these teams have favorable looks. There's Dominguez up the middle. Boy, he got stopped immediately. Let's see who that first one was. 52?
I believe so, Paul.
52, that's Aaron Groner.
53. Stallsmith.
They're going to give that to Stallsmith, but that was 52. He wrapped him up and brought him down. I was like, just trying to spread the wealth a little bit there. So no gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Raiders on the Tigers' 35-yard line. Skurpak with the keeper. And boy, just a host of Tigers hitting them there.
Had him in the backfield, too.
Yeah. I saw Jacob Joyce was in there. He was one of the guys. 44 is in there as well. That's Vincent Woods. So a gain of only looks like 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 now here for the South Range.
Does the South Range have a kicker? I'm not sure on that. Just in case they.
Yeah, Jacob Starkey
Okay.
is going to be their kicker. But they're not trying to field goal from here.
No.
Skurpak on a good fake around the corner, and he's going to get that first down.
Got to contain.
It's a good play action. Driven out of bounds by number 14. He's going to say number 12. I swear that looked like number 14. Again, yeah, because number 12's coming off the field. This guy's just yelling numbers over here. He's going to screw me up all night. So it's a 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 25-yard line. Skirt packing shotgun. Going to hand off to Dominguez, and he's going to turn it upfield.
Another big gain.
He's not going to come down with an arm tackle. That's the thing. You're not just going to stick your arm out or try to dip a shoulder into him.
You got to tackle him low.
Yeah. I mean, none of this crap that we see nowadays, Johnny, these guys just want to, like, bump into somebody and think they're going to fall down. Dylan's not going to fall down.
No.
You got to wrap up, put your arms around him, and just hold on for the ride and drag him down. So, he had 9 yards on that, 9.5 if you really want to look at it.
Another pass here.
Completed to Lindstrom. Lindstrom's forward progress is going to be at about the 12-yard line. So he was stopped by number 5, Nick Slike. Now, see, this guy messed me up earlier when he did the starting lineups.
So he's number 5.
He said he was number 2.
It's all right.
Hey, it's first game for us, too, right out the gate. You know what? So it's a 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 12-yard line. Just a nice little methodical drive down here for South Range. A little mix and match. So there's Jones again making his way through. He's brought down by, that was number 5 now, Nick Slike. We'll give it to him right there.
Under 7 minutes already, Paul. Good time management here.
You know, for the Raiders, just a little bit of pass, a little bit of run. They've been effective, so it's going to be a 2nd and 5 now. From about the 8-yard line, they're going to say.
Yes, 8 yard.
Dominguez lined up to the right, going to send a man in motion. That's Shane Lindstrom. Lindstrom going to turn it up. And he fumbled the ball. Lindstrom fumbled, recovered by the Tigers on the 1-yard line.
That was a big defensive play there. I didn't see who stripped it.
It was weird because he went to grab him, he tackled him around the neck, and like Lindstrom bent over, and you don't know if maybe his other arm came around and poked it out or what. I mean, Lindstrom's a very strong kid, being that split end out there, but so some penalties and a turnover hurting here in the first drive for the Raiders. They turn the ball over. Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 9-yard line.
Ball's on the 1.
Well, the 1-yard line, yeah, on the 1-yard line. So while we have a timeout here, we'll take a break and be right back here on YSN.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high quality.
We're back here on YSN after the timeout. Paul Munson and Johnny Toy calling the action tonight as the Raiders turn the ball over. Recovered by the Tigers on the 1-yard line, so Bo Brungard and company will take over on their own 1. And a quick pass.
Quick out.
It's right out there to Nick Slike. Brought down by number 14, Ethan Zins. And Tigers quick to the line.
Hurry up offense here.
So 1st and 10 now here from the 14-yard line. I'm actually going to say the 13-yard line. Man in motion. is Marshall Francicelli. Bo going to keep this one. He's going to roll outside. And he's going to break some arm tackles. And Bo Brungard, he's another one of them. Brought down by number 46, that's Connor Jones. I mean, again, you're not arm tackling him either.
You got to wrap him up. You got to hit him low. Absolutely.
And a big first down there, right about at the 26-yard line now. As they'll try to take a look at the defensive formation. Look over to the sidelines. Get the play. Shift the line around a little bit here. Got a sidecar. He's going to give it off to him. That's number 31, Bo Snyder. So, Johnny, I'm looking down there, and I see Sean. I don't see. Is it Mark? Is this Mark here?
No, Mark's in the press box.
Oh, Mark's up
Coach
here in the
Brungard's
box.
In the press. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He used to be on the field. That's why I was looking. He's the offensive coordinator, right?
Correct.
So, obviously, our guy in the orange here is the one calling our plays for him, or sending him down into.
That's correct.
He's not calling
No.
them. He's just the facilitator to the field. So a 2-yard gain there, going to bring up 2nd 8 from the 28-yard line. Brungard, empty backfield. Shotgun going to throw that out. Oh, that was a dangerous throw.
It was.
Breaking on the ball quick was number 14, Ethan Zins. Intended for Shondell Gardner. And that could have been bad, Johnny.
Yeah. That was a long throw to get out there.
Absolutely. You're throwing to the sideline over there. A lot of room, and if Zins would have saw that a little earlier,
could have been pick 6.
It's 6 the other way. So big 3rd and 8 here now for the Tigers. Brungard with the man to his right. And there's going to be a timeout called by Coach Guerrero. So as he takes a timeout, we'll take one with you here and be right back here on YSN.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
We're back after the timeout here. So, again, a big 3rd and 8 here for the Tigers, needing to convert. You know, Raiders were able to convert a couple big 3rd downs and a 4th down there at one point. So It's time for the Tigers in their turn. Bo's out there, going to have a sidecar to his left. That's Bo Snyder, number 31. Trips to his right. Actually, Snyder's going to slide up there into the slot. Now he's going to go in motion. So big 3rd and 8. Bo's going to keep it himself. He's going to make that turn, and there's going to be a penalty back there. So this run could be for nothing, as it's going to be a holding penalty back there, Johnny,
yes,
at about
sir.
the 27, 28-yard line.
Flag generally in that area, holding.
There it is. Official holding. Yeah, he wrapped around that one. One of the Raiders tried coming off the edge there, and he just kind of got waist tackled there, and he had an opportunity to get the bow, but not after that holding. So you're going to back him up. Spot foul, which is about the line of scrimmage. So now you're looking at a 3rd and 18 now.
Yes, sir.
So they're going to move that one back about the 18-yard line. So, yeah, we're looking at
3rd and long.
Yeah. I think a definite passing situation. Slightly.
I would say.
I mean, God bless. If you can run this one, they're going to say it's a 3rd and 20 now.
It might be conservative here.
Yeah, could just be a little draw. Try to get some yards back. So trips were going to the right. Now they're going to go to his left. Empty backfield for Bo Brungard. Boy, they're going to heavy set on the left-hand side. Just got that snap off. Brungard going to run it out there to the side. He's going to be brought down. Gain of about 6. So turnover not hurting South Range there. Getting a 3 and out. Ball's on the 25-yard line. So, South Range proved they can get a nice long drive there. Lindstrom back deep for the Raiders. Still got to get that kicker to turn so I can see who that is.
Probably Jake Joyce. I'm guessing. Number 7. Is it 7?
It's a single number. It's either 1 or 7. I don't think Kasim Kosik's out there as a freshman, so no offense to him, but that's a nice kick. My goodness, towards the sidelines, going to go out of bounds at about the 32. Yep, and you were right there, Johnny. That was number 7, Jacob Joyce. So Raiders look like they'll have the ball at about the same spot they had it before for their first drive. Had a good long drive there before that turnover, so we'll see what can happen here. As both teams make their way to the sidelines, looks like we've got another TV timeout. Again, I can't see this guy. Usually when they have this, there's an official. A guy will come out on the sidelines, and he's got those big orange damn gloves, and they do it. But now he's out there somewhere. So we'll take a quick break here, pay some bills, and be right back here on YSN.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. If we don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
We're back here after the timeout as the Raiders will start their second drive with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Johnny, we got to see both offenses now here. What's impressed you for both sides so far? It's early, I know, but
definitely the running game, South Range.
Oh, he's going deep. He's got Lindstrom, and he overthrows him. Lindstrom able to beat his man, and Skirpak just overthrows him on that pass.
Yeah, he had him wide open.
He had a step on his man too. And, both those guys, most athletes in high school are multi-sport athletes, so it's good to see him. Skirpak's one of our pitchers.
Yeah.
And Lindstrom's he's our center fielder. So you've got, a guy who can move out there and a guy who can sling it. So, and little read option there by Skirpak. Let's see, who was that got him? That was let's turn there, son, 6. That was number 6, Joey Sandine, making that play. But Skirpak with the good read option there to get 9 yards.
3rd and short here.
Hey, Johnny, I bet Dominguez gets it.
Either that or the quarterback keeps it.
There's the handoff to Dominguez off the corner, making some moves, and he is going to get to the 45-yard line, just over the 45-yard line for a first down for the Raiders. So, give it to the workhorse when you need that short yardage situation, and just let him roll.
Give it to the senior. He's been starting since he was a freshman, right, Paul?
Yeah, he's been out there just working it. So a 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 45-yard line with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And this is living up to the billing here. A slugfest between two tough teams. There's Dominguez wiggling his way through there. Down to inside Tiger territory at the Tigers' 48-yard line.
Seems like they're having success off tackle.
Yeah, they're not going up the middle too much. They're sliding to the outside to the big side of the field or the small side, working towards outside those hash marks. So a 2nd and 4 here from the 48-yard line. Skirpak. Little tuck and run. He got 3-4 yards out of that. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short, 3rd and 2. Up until probably about a week or two ago, it was a quarterback battle over there between Skirpak and Ethan Zins, the senior. So those two were battling it out. They weren't sure, which one was going to get it. The senior had the experience. Skirpak came in a couple times when Michael Petrone got hurt last year and stepped up. But, you see here the athleticism of Skirpak is why he won that job. So a 3rd and 2. Got to think Tigers are thinking run here. And there's Skirpak with a keeper. And he's going to get inside the 40 at about the 39-yard line. So another first down for the Raiders. So a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line here for the Raiders. Again, just another one of those methodical drives. We're at 30 seconds to go. So little screen, and Lindstrom's got to get outside. And, boy, number 7 was not going to let him go. And they whistled him dead before he fell to the ground, and that ball came out, but that was
Lindstrom.
Jacob Joyce. Yeah, Lindstrom.
He carries that ball out. not high and tight. He has it out.
Yeah, and that's the second time he let the ball go. And he caught a break there as the end of the first quarter comes.
Yeah.
And he caught a break that they blew that dead because that ball came out. Again, it was recovered by South Range, but when you hear the whistle, the players all stop. And now all of a sudden you're sitting there and the ball pops out and you're like, hey, what the hell?
Correct.
I had a hold of that, And as Lindstrom went towards the sidelines over there, first guy off the sidelines to grab a hold of him is somebody you know all too well, your brother Nathan. He was, hold on to that ball. Because shoot, Nate held on to the ball pretty well for 4 years, I think.
Yeah, he did. He did a lot of things pretty well.
Yeah. Kicked. You think back to that. He runs the touchdowns and then okay, go kick the extra point while you're there too. You're not tired at all. Just make sure you kick that. So, but that's why he's the leading scorer still too. When you're responsible for 7 points instead of 6 all the time, it's a little easier, and some field goals in there. So, but
he was no Roy Philberg, but we'll give him that.
Yep. And I think Roy still has it. And matter of fact, I think it was against Springfield.
Yes, it was.
It was here. The longest field goal. So
yeah, I was front row and center with that one, buddy.
Yeah, you were. And speaking of that, like I said, I alluded to in the beginning of the game, that you're an alumni from South Range. You work over here at Springfield. You've been here for a long time. What's it like to be on both sides of this rivalry? Because it's unique that somebody has that opportunity.
I just know how it is on both sides now. So,
because for the longest time you're on one side of it going, oh, man, those Tigers, I want to get – and now all of a sudden, you have nice things and you have a job and it's the Tigers that are giving it to you, but you still have that – I mean, shoot, your name is synonymous with South Range. The toy name, I mean, if there's not a coach over there, there's a player over there. And it just seems like there's always been a player over there, and there's more coming. I mean, you've got your nephew Tristan over there who's a freshman.
Can't believe it either.
Yeah, and I remember when he was, I think born.
Yeah,
and then
hold him as a baby. Now he's a freshman.
And then
football.
you go down
South
and you look,
Range.
Nick's got some boys coming up here too. Another cousin. So it's just like this. Your name is just tied now to this rivalry in more ways than one. So as we start the second quarter off, 2nd and 5 from the 35 for the Raiders. Dominguez in the sidecar. Skirpak with the good read. Gets down to the 30.
I didn't see who brought him down. Uh-oh. Someone hurt?
Yeah, they're going to call timeout. That's number 7.
Jake Joyce.
That's Jacob Joyce. He kind of got bent up there a little bit. So as they attend to him, we'll take a break here and be right back here on YSN.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
We are there in your community. Small business owners, mechanics, police officers, homemakers, and we are there serving our nation in the Air Force Reserve. When medical emergencies arise, in cybersecurity, when natural disasters happen, we are there in space. We are Reserve Citizen Airmen, and we are there with over 180 different jobs to serve your country. Air Force Reserve.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared.
So we're back here after the injury timeout. That was Jacob Joyce, able to get up and walk off the field under his own power, so we definitely like to see that. So a 3rd and 1 now from the 30-yard line. Don't know if maybe he got his leg bent up underneath him or something, just a little twist or something. As he's walking on the sidelines over here with the trainer.
False start.
False start. One of the interior linemen there for the Raiders with a false start, so that's going to back them up to a 3rd and 6 now. And it looked like, again, another one of those play action. Not really play action. It's the, what do they call those? The RPOs, right?
Yeah.
Where he was just reading it.
Run pass option, yes.
There we go. So he was reading it there to Dominguez, and then if they crashed on him, he was going to take it outside with Skurpak. So Skurpak now changing to play at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6. Quick little dump out there to Dominguez, and he's going to turn a corner, and he's going to get that first down. He only needed to get to the 30, and boy, he got outside to about the 22, 23-yard line. So, you know, that's another one of those dangerous plays. I mean,
Yes.
you give him a head of steam and say, now go run somebody over in the open field. Not sure if you're signing up for that one anytime soon. So a 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 22-yard line. Skurpak and shotgun. He's going to go deep into the corner of the end zone. He caught it. Number 24, touchdown, Aiden Leone in the corner of the end zone. My goodness, what a great catch. Officials making sure he was in. Both of them agreed. And a nice little fade route there to the corner. My goodness. So Raiders strike first. So we got number 42. This is Luke Starkey, actually. Holding for him is number 11, Shane Lindstrom. Starkey's kick is up, and it's good. So at 9 minutes, well, the clock's running there. I'm not sure why it's running. But there we go. Hey, clock was running there. I was unsure what was going on. So they're going to fix the clock. So about 10 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the first half. Raiders strike first, 7-0. So, again, Johnny, another one of the just methodical drives to the Raiders. A lot of, you know, little pass, little run.
Good time management again.
Yeah, and, you know, and Skurpak showing he's got a good touch on the ball there. So, you know, from one quarterback to another, you like that little touch that he's got in the corner of the end zone there.
I almost didn't get the play there.
Hey, I'm not going to complain. If it was a one-man show up here, folks, it was going to be whatever you got, you know. And I was appreciative of Johnny to step in tonight and help out. Like I said, I just thought I couldn't have got a better person up here that knows these two teams and this rivalry. And you know,
thanks for having me.
I appreciate you stepping in there. And you know, let's see, number 5. So that's Nick Slike. Back deep for the Tigers. Starkey kicking, and he's going to boot one back there. Slike going to get it. Crashing in is the Raiders. And number 43, that is Cameron Acquisto in on the tackle. So Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own. Looks like they're going to say the 32-yard line. So Tigers with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the first half, looking to answer the Raiders there. We haven't seen Bo get a chance to air it out too much.
Not too much, yeah.
Been using his legs a lot. But they're some great legs to have on a young man out there. I mean, he can make a lot of stuff happen.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 from the 32. Going to slide Snyder over there to his left. And there we go. There's a false start. First one against the Tigers tonight. Kind of like you saw, like half the line all just kind of move and like nobody else did. And they're all like, great, thanks.
Again, though, it's a gorgeous night for football.
Oh, I mean.
Not too hot for these kids, you know. get dehydrated and stuff. But
yeah,
beautiful.
cramping up. I saw a little bit last night in I was at the Canfield Pulling game. There was a couple guys, after a big play, they're down, they're getting stretched out, and get some mustard. People think that's weird, but mustard's one of those great things to help out with cramps. But, I mean, it's great, Johnny, to look around and you see the stands full of fans. The track is lined with fans.
Sense of normalcy.
Week 1, back at it.
Excellent.
Man in motion there. Bo going to keep it himself. And the Raiders crashing down there. And first one on top was number 30. It's Caleb Agee. Yeah, I mean, just like you said, that sense of normalcy back with these guys. The fans being able to be here. We appreciate the fans who sit at home and listen and watch on YSN, of course.
Correct.
But you can't beat this. You can't be sitting here in the stands and on a beautiful night like this and watching high school football.
Enjoying
Exactly.
High school football, exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself, Paul.
Little screen pass there, and Raiders not falling for it. Is number 46, Connor Jones, and cleaning up the mess was number 44, Tyler Remish. So a loss on the play. Going to push this one back to the 25-yard line now. So going to bring up a third and about 17.
Looks like it, Paul. They have 3rd and 15 up on the
third
scoreboard.
15. I'm going to guess it's 17, though. So we'll see.
There you
He
go.
changed it.
There you go.
He's about 10 feet away from me. I think he hears me talking. He's like, okay, I'll just change it to what he said. Not that I'm the end-all, be-all over here. I just know I talk a little louder than most, so it's okay. So a 3rd and 17 from the 25 for the Tigers. Man in motion. Snyder's lined up to the right of Brungard. Brungard going to pass. He's going to go to the deep corner, and he's got a man open. Number 8 making a move. And he's going to make it into the end zone. Shondell Gardner for the Tigers. The Raiders unable to track him down as he was able to scamper. He caught that ball on about the 50-yard line, Johnny, and just took off. Made that little spin move at the sidelines and got away from his defender. And he made it all the way.
Heck of a pass by Bo.
Yeah. And now, this is Kosick here. This is number 1. Kasian Kosick?
Yeah.
Kosick, there we go.
Kason Kosick.
Kason Kosick, there we go, see? On to attempt the extra point.
Ties it up.
And it's good. 8 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in the first half. Your score, Springfield 7, South Range 7. Folks, living up to the billing here. Big dog fight between these two schools. We'll take a break and be right back here on YSN.
Jimmy Sutton here, director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
So we're back after the timeout, and we are all tied up here at YSN as the Springfield Tigers with the deep pass ties things up with the South Range Raiders. 7-7. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half, and Bo shows he can do it with his arm too, Johnny.
Absolutely. 3rd and long. Hits it right there. Touchdown.
And you know, in that kind of situation, you know, being a former coach as you are, you sit there and you got to think, you got to think they're going to try to throw the ball deep. And, unfortunately, the Raiders didn't have anybody back to cover that. They kind of left it man on the corner there. And, Bo with the –
no help deep side there. No.
Yeah, and Bo with the great pass.
Well, let's see what happens here. Just drive by the Raiders here.
So Cossack going to kick that one over to the corner. Going to be returned. Smart right down to the ground. Goes Caleb Agee. Make the catch. Down at the 40. So Raiders will start the ball 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. And again, they've just had nice long drives, Johnny. 2 of them, both possessions, good long drives. One ends, unfortunately, in a turnover. One ends in a touchdown. So they've been able to just kind of chip away at this defense. There's a handoff to Dominguez. He was met. Still fighting. Look at this, Johnny. Look at him go.
Wow.
Still fighting. He broke probably at least 3 or 4 tackles there.
Wrecking ball.
Man, 44. That is Vincent Woods had a chance in the backfield to stop him. And
that was definitely all Ethan.
Yeah. Dylan.
Oh.
Yeah, Ethan's his older brother.
Oh.
That's Dylan. I've made the same mistake. Don't worry.
My fault to the Dominguez's.
I've done it before, too, especially when he was a freshman. It was really tough because I was, used to his brother because his brother played, obviously, as well. So,
gotcha.
6-yard gain there, and it was a tough 6 yards. Boy, there's a handoff to Dominguez on the outside corner, and he's going to make the turn up the sidelines. He's going to make another little turn back inside, and, boy, all the way down to the 24-yard line. And Tigers were trying to strip that ball the best they could, and unfortunately unable to. Dominguez just, my goodness. Aaron Groner able to come up with that stop. But not before Dominguez gained about 20 yards, 22 yards. So a 1st and 10 on the 24.
Grinding it out again.
Dominguez is going to get a break. In the backfield now is Corey Pennick. Skirpak going to send a man in motion. Going to hand it off to him. That's number 28. That is Jake Starkey. Starkey down to about the 21. So a gain of about 3. In comes Connor Jones. So 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 2nd and 6 on the 21. Dominguez still getting his breather out there. Skirpak directing some traffic.
Looks like they got a timeout.
Yep. Coach Yeagley saw the confusion on his team and said, we'll take a timeout here. We got him. Making a drive like this, you don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. Get everybody on the same page. Actually gives Dominguez a little more time. We don't see our TV timeout guy coming out just yet, so that's good. It took us a little bit to find him, about a whole quarter, but he's a gentleman down there. He got a red hat on. He's that guy who's going to come out and wave because this game is also televised on another network this evening. So they got to pay their bills, and so they call timeouts and slow the things down a little bit. But this will be a regular timeout.
Yeah. Let's give a shout out to everybody listening that doesn't live here anymore, probably listening to the game.
Absolutely, and that's one of the big reasons, YSN was started 4 years ago because of fans like that, fans that don't live here anymore, that want to see these games, want to, hear the games go on, because for the longest time, especially for football, we were just audio only, so you had to listen to them. But now we got the video. Now you can tune in. It doesn't matter where you are. No. I mean, YSNlive.com, you could be here. You could be like, a friend of ours, Todd Berkey, over in China. You know, I think he's on his way home now. I think
Todd's in China.
He was. Todd was in China. I think I just saw he was in Russia. You know, so, you know, you can tune in from anywhere. And there's a handoff to Jones. Jones going to follow his blocker, which is Pennick around the corner, inside the 10, the 5, and he's going to dive for the corner pylon. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. 3-yard line. They're going to say he was out at the 3. So, heck of a run by Connor Jones. He tried to Superman that thing into the corner. So, but, yeah, you know, all the people out there listening and watching right now, we greatly appreciate it. You know, I know both our families are listening at home, my wife and girls and Johnny's wife, and hopefully they're not critiquing us too much. So I'd say hi to the girls if they're out there watching. Thankfully for you fans, you don't have to see Johnny and I's face. We'll stay behind the camera and the microphones.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you guys want to see the players, not us. So a 1st and goal from the 3. Skrpak going to keep it himself. Going to stretch it out. He's going to get down to the 1. So 2nd and goal now for the 1 as we tick inside 6 minutes to go here. So I think both teams know what's going to happen here is you got Dominguez in the backfield now. It's 3 straight times, if you ask me, Johnny.
Yeah.
34. Turn around, give it to 34, let him go up the middle.
Let him go over the hogs.
He should. Should be able to go right over the side there and get this. So we got a 2nd and goal from the 1. Man in motion. Oh, they're going to give it to Jones? No. Skrpak.
Fumbled the ball.
Skrpak kept it himself, and as he tried to extend the ball, he got hit and fumbled. But, man, who is that? Let's see who that is that came up with that. 55. That is Logan Cormel, a.k.a. Shorty, as his mom likes to call him, helping the Raiders not turn the ball over again almost on the 1-yard line.
Almost another turnover on the 1.
My goodness. Wow. Well, obviously the offensive coordinator doesn't like our plays. You know, you've got to
use Dominguez as a decoy.
Yeah, I mean, well, even left Jones as a decoy too. You know, Jones got him down there. Now you got Dominguez lined up in a shotgun formation. Springfield faithful getting loud. And Coach Igley's going to call another timeout. And just inside 5 minutes to go. And you got to think again, that's a smart timeout. I mean, you're right there. You're on the doorstep. You're 3 feet away from a touchdown. Don't do something stupid to cost yourself a turnover or loss of yards, anything. So, again, this is something I've said it for years. And I'd like to think you'd appreciate it, too. This is one of those things, you're down inside. I even say down inside the 5. Where do you want to go?
Listen, I can't stand a shotgun in the goal line. I put the quarterback underneath the center, and, oh, my God.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, and listen, people might say it's old school,
right.
You know, because, you know, Johnny and I are only about 4 years apart. But, like, I'm sorry. You're right there. You get up underneath here. And the worst case scenario, you keep it yourself. If you can't fall 3 feet in front of you and do that, but you see it hit this level. You see it in college. You see it in the pros.
I know.
You line up in shotgun, you're 6-7 yards off the ball, and you've got to make something happen and go. Where if you line up under center, if you don't keep it yourself, you turn to a kid who's got a head of steam, and he's barreling forward. So we're going to see shotgun formation, 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Going to give it to Dominguez, and he's in. Let's see. Maybe we know a little something up here, you know? you got the powerful running back in Dylan Dominguez as he powers in for a touchdown. Young man was 3 feet away. Give him that head of steam and let him power that ball in there. So, number 42, Luke Starkey, on to attempt the extra point here for the Raiders. But then again, you know what, Johnny? We're up here, and those guys are down there.
That's correct.
So, I don't know. Everybody's a Monday morning. Oh, boy, he just got that over the crossbar.
Is that blocked?
I think he just kicked it like it on the middle of the ball instead of kicking it where he should have. So, 4:54 left in the first half, and the South Range Raiders take a 14-7 lead. We'll take a break and be right back here on YSN.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
Custom order your Ford your way at Tri-State Ford. Choose the available features that fit your life and style, from the all-new 2022 Ford Maverick F-150 Lightning through the entire Ford lineup. Pick your color, trim level, and options. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Start your custom order today. Stop in or visit tristateford.net. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool.
60 years ago, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods began with 3 siblings, a hand-set sawmill, and a few local orders. And while business has certainly changed over the years, what has not are our principles of hard work, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. At Baird Brothers, we're proud to put our name on the products we create, from moldings and doors to flooring and lumber. Thank you for 60 great years. We look forward to 60 more. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
So coming out of our timeout, injured Tiger was number 12, Marshall Francischelli. But he's up, making his way to the sidelines under his own power, so that's good to see.
Yeah, I think it was just cramps.
Again, like you said earlier, the weather's nice. It's not too hot, but it's still, the kids haven't seen this yet. You haven't seen this much exertion to worry about. So number 5, that is Nick Slyke on the return. And there's
host the Raiders.
My goodness, number 44 again, Tyler Remish coming through there. His dad, Jeff, at Columbiana. You play against him?
I did not.
Is he older?
No, he's younger.
Oh, younger, okay. So Tigers have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 31, trying to answer that touchdown there and tie things back up. So
let's see if the Tigers can answer now.
They did on their last drive, courtesy of a big pass play by Bo Brungard to Gardner. So Brungard trips to his left, sending Snyder over to his right. Going to hand that one off to Snyder. Snyder's going to break through the middle. Brought down by number 46. It's Connor Jones. But a good run right up the middle. Gain of 5. So a 2nd and 5 here as we go under 4.5 minutes. Brungard with this play. Sends a man in motion. That's Gardner, and he's going to keep it himself, do some dancing, and just tripped up by Corey Pennick. But it was good enough for a first down, so a 1st and 10 for the Tigers on their own 44-yard line. I understand why they do it. When you see a team get up to the line, they get set, they want to see what the defense is going to do. Then they step back and they make the adjustments because you've got your coach up here.
Correct.
But you got to think, too, though, that a good defensive coordinator is going to show something but then make that adjustment, too, after they set.
Correct. Just coming out in the I formation now.
Yeah, Bo under center.
I like it.
Yeah, he's going to throw. He's going to throw that little corner route to number 7. Number 7, Jacob Joyce, brought down by Corey Pennick. But a good gain all the way down to the 40-yard line, inside Raider territory. 1st and 10 at the 40. Clock is under 3.5 minutes. That was just a good 1-2 step drop. Yep. Let it go. good by the wide receiver to make the adjustment and get away from that first arm tackle. So Tigers now making their drive. Man in motion, going to send him back. Here comes a man from the backside. Bo going to look deep. And that's complete. There's Gardner again, sliding into that for another first down to make that at the 29-yard line. So Gardner, a great offensive weapon for Brungard out there.
Yeah, very athletic kid, junior.
It's the out routes right now that has been the bread and butter for these guys. They're getting those little out routes, and Raider defenders have to still pay attention because that out route all of a sudden turns out to an out and up.
Yeah, yeah.
And
good point.
You're sitting there holding the bag. There comes Brungard. It's a keeper all the way. And he's going to make some moves. Little helicopter stop there. Corey Pennick, Connor Jones helping out. And that just shows the speed of Bo Brungard because he had some linemen back there in the backfield chasing him down. I mean, Bailey Ryan, one of the big guys up there, 6'1", 277. Not saying Bo's going to get caught by a lineman, but, you still see those guys come through there, and you're like, I better turn it up. Under 2 minutes to go here. 2nd and 9 from the 27. Tigers will get the ball after halftime, too, so a good score here. Bunch of arm tackles is not going to make it. Oh, intercepted, Corey Pennick.
Blocking the back here.
And there's a penalty thrown there. So an interception.
That was a tough throw. Across your body.
Yeah, one of those things. Again, it's a former quarterback. You don't make those throws too often. They don't end up very well when you're throwing across your body like that. Again, he was throwing from one hash to the other hash.
Long throw.
Pennick able to step into it. So it's a personal foul. It's going to be against South Range. Looked like it was a block in the back. Looked like it.
Either that or a chop block.
Yeah. I mean, the interception was made. So the Raiders will have the ball. They're going to be deep in their territory.
Minute 20 left in the game.
First and 10, South Range from the 13-yard line.
So after the penalty, the Raiders will have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 14-yard line. The minute 20 to go. Skirpak going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw a little out route, and that's Leone. And Leone's going to be brought down by Gardner, but a first down. Let's see, did he get out of bounds or not?
This clock stops on a first down anyway, but
that's true.
It's going to start running here if they didn't.
So 1st and 10 on the 31 here. Jones in motion, Skirpak keeping it, and he's going to go deep. And Leone trying to make that catch.
Nice defensive play by Shondell.
Yeah, Gardner able to make that play. Raider sideline not too happy about it. Somebody you know pretty well over there about the 30-yard line. Not too happy about that play. Coach McClellan, hands up. He wanted some defensive pass interference, but, I mean, good play by Gardner. I mean, he was staying with them stride for stride, put his hand up at the right time, and made that stop. So 2nd and 10 now from the 31.
Ooh.
Wow, still makes the catch. Tipped
Is that tipped
by Jacob Joyce. Yes. Still caught by number 20, J.D. Krause. They're going to say it is a first down, so the clock will stop with exactly a minute to go. 1st and 10 on the 41. Making some defensive substitutions. Clock is rolling now, under a minute. Going to hand that one off to Dominguez, and he's going to power forward for about a gain of 2. Brought down on the play by number 72. That's Zeke Worshencroft.
40 seconds left. South Range has what? One timeout left?
They got one timeout left. Got to think they're going to try for something deep. Get out of bounds. Going to keep going. Number 24 getting out of those arm tackles. And a little skip jump there by Aiden Leone. Leone down to the, where are they going to say he was at, Johnny? The 19 looks like.
Yes, sir.
My goodness. Again, you know, guys just not wanting to wrap up.
Arm tackling.
Just diving at somebody's legs. And, you know, Leone turned a 10, 15-yard gain into a 25-yard gain. So now that 20 seconds to go, that one timeout is nice to have in your back pocket as you're in the red zone now.
Yes, sir.
So a 1st and 10. Skurpak going to run it himself. Going to get to the outside, and he's going to score as he rolled to his left, and he's in for the Raider touchdown. So Skurpak drop back, scan the field, nothing happened. It was like the seas parted there, Johnny, right in the middle.
It was a good read by him.
And here comes Starkey for his extra point. He's been really good and really lucky. So 3rd time's a charm here. Hopefully it's right down the middle again. And wow.
Line drive.
He is making those interesting, folks. If you can't tell, I mean, that was a line drive that just like skipped over the goalpost, but it was in, and we'll take it no matter how you can get them. The coaches definitely will. 12 seconds left to go in the first half. Your score, South Range 21, Springfield 7. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on YSN.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford. Choose a new Ford or from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, you'll get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool, or visit tristateford.net.
We're back here after the timeout. 12 seconds to go here in the first half. South Range leading 21-7 over the hometown Springfield Tigers. Starkey set to kick off. Probably just going to be a little squibber. Yeah.
Pooch kick. Squib.
Not going to give Slyke a chance back there. Well, maybe he will. A little line drive kick there. Slyke fielded it. Going to run it up, and he's going to get tackled up. And there's how you tackle somebody. Put your arms around him, and you bring him down. That's number 28, Jake Starkey. So brother kicks the ball. He makes the tackle. Slyke on the return. Return took 4 seconds, so we've got 8 seconds to go here. I think right now if you're Springfield, you just kind of
take a knee.
Go in the locker room or group a little bit. You're going to get the ball back at halftime. So
Paul, it wouldn't be surprising.
Go deep.
If Coach Guerrero and Coach Bungard do a trick play here, I'm telling you. But
yeah. What was that one called? The Boilermaker? Isn't that what it was called last year?
Yeah.
You know?
Unbelievable.
So, but I don't think they're doing it here, Johnny. It looks like that's the old take a knee formation. Brungard gets it, takes a knee, and that's going to run out the first half. Your score at halftime, South Range 21, Springfield 7. We'll take a break here and be right back for the band as the South Range band will be taking the field. So we'll take a break and be right back here on YSN.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
We are there in your community. Small business owners, mechanics, police officers, homemakers. And we are there serving our nation in the Air Force Reserve. When medical emergencies arise, in cybersecurity, when natural disasters happen, we are there in space. We are Reserve Citizen Airmen, and we are there with over 180 different jobs to serve your country. Air Force Reserve.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford. Choose a new Ford or from our great selection of pre-owned vehicles. Plus, you'll get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool, or visit tristateford.net.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Aaron Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Custom order your Ford your way at Tri-State Ford. Choose the available features that fit your life and style, from the all-new 2022 Ford Maverick F-150 Lightning through the entire Ford lineup. Pick your color, trim level, and options, plus get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. Start your custom order today. Stop in or visit tristateford.net. Customer-focused, community-driven. Tri-State Ford, East Liverpool.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
At Hubbard Chevrolet, Hubbard can help you get the financing you need, regardless of your situation. I'm Tony Page, and I've helped thousands of customers in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania buy a vehicle. Visit HubbardChevy.com to get pre-approved. Remember, folks, Hubbard can help.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Welcome back to YSN here after halftime. Paul Munson joined by Johnny Toy, Springfield, South Range. Backyard brawl, the rivalry renewed here in week 1 of Friday night football here in Ohio. Halftime score 21-7 in favor of the Raiders. Johnny, anything right now sticking out, surprising you a little bit?
Just their defense, Tigers' defense, not wrapping up. They're usually pretty fundamentally sound with that. So let's see if Coach Guerrero, Coach Brungard, and Coach Lopak, their defensive coordinator, can probably made some adjustments at halftime to stop this run from South Range. Yeah, and that was the thing. You have kind of a two-headed monster there with, Skirpak doing a little bit of read play option and keeping it himself. And obviously, everybody knows who the ball's going to get to. It's number 34, Dominguez. And, and Brungard's been doing well getting the ball out to Gardner when he needs to, but it almost seems like he's trying to put it all on himself. Yeah. Like, I've got to do this. And, he's got other guys that can help him out. So Tigers going to get the opening kickoff here of the second half. That one's going to go through the up man's arms and be fallen on there by number 7. That is Jacob Joyce.
So some halftime stats here. Your halftime rushing leaders. Dominguez for the Raiders, 11 carries, 88 yards, averaging 8 a carry. Brungard, 7 carries, 36 yards, averaging 5.1. Get you some more stats here as they roll in. Got a little triple stack over here to Bo's right. Empty backfield. Going to throw a little screen over there. That was set up good. That was number 25. He's still dancing around. Number 25 is Dylan Sheely. He was able to dance around and get first down. So you got to think that there was only 2 guys out there for the Raiders, and you saw 3. You got to figure the first 2 were going out the block, and you're going to throw to the back man there. So, and they're going to flip it on the other side now to the open side of the field.
They got 3 guys over there now.
Yeah, now they picked it up. So Bo's got trips to his left, twins to his right, empty backfield. I bet he runs it.
Quarterback draw. Yep, nice call there, Paul.
And Bo's going to get outside and get about 2 yards. I mean, you figure with something like that, they're spreading everybody out. You only have 5 down linemen, so let's make something happen here, and he did. Got a gain of, looks like 3, 4? 3. We'll call it 3. Ball's at the 42.
Yep, put the ball in your quarterback's hands, your best athlete.
Absolutely. You know, nobody else to give the ball to but him, and now they're going to spin that trip to his right now again. Again, ball on the 42, 2nd and 7 to go. Going to send a man in motion. That's Snyder. He's going to line up in the sidecar to his right. He's going to hand that one off to Snyder, and Snyder's going to go off the left side and be brought down by number 55. That is Logan Cormell. So a gain of 2. Now they're going to move back. It's going to be a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now.
That hole filled pretty quick.
Yeah, it did. He broke off the left side tackle, and it just all of a sudden was not there. But this is a great test for both teams. You know, this is the game they've wanted for, you know, at least a year or 2 for sure. Both teams have high aspirations of going deep into the playoffs.
Yes.
You know, you got some people in Springfield, you know, they're saying, hey, you know, let's get back there for a 3rd time. 3rd time's a charm. And Brungard's pass is overthrown. He had Gardner over here, and he also had Slyke. It's going to bring up 4th and 6 now. You know, and the Raiders, starting off the season right now, they're preseason number 4 in Division 5.
Okay.
So, I mean, there was like Ole and Tangi was ahead of them, obviously Kirtland being number 1. Yes. And, you know, when I was reading the article about it, they said, listen, until somebody beats Kirtland, you got to put them 1. I mean, 3 straight state titles, you know, 2 in this division, 1 in Division 6.
Yeah, they're a powerhouse.
And, you know, you look at the Tigers, you know, back-to-back appearances in the state championship game, a 27 regular season game win streak on the line tonight for these guys.
Yes.
You know, so both these teams, you know, just because you might be on the wrong end of this game tonight doesn't mean that your season's over. I mean, it's only week 1. So, and that was a great little pooch kick there by Brungard. It's going to be down at about the 15-yard line.
That was a good call.
So, yeah, it didn't look like it was a punt formation. Just give it back there to Bo. And again, like you said, the best athlete's going to have the ball. Let him do something with it.
Correct.
You know, okay, you want to punt the ball? We're going to punt the ball. So we have another timeout here, and as we do, we'll take a break and be right back here on YSN.
New things happen all day. Some are good, some not so good. In today's complicated world, while you're busy working, playing, and living life, we're busy helping you make sense of the day's news. And there's only one place where it comes together with clarity, context, and accountability. It's 21 News at 6 with me, Madison Tromler, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 6. It's what the day's news really means to you.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends. Shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring. And, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
So we're back here after the timeout. 9:44 to go here in the third quarter. 21-7 in favor of the Raiders. They will have the ball after that punt by Bo Brungard. We do got some stats here. I'll try to get some more here for you. For the Raiders right now, leading receiver is Aiden Leone with 107 yards. Skurpak 9 for 11 with 132 yards and a touchdown. Dominguez 10 rushes. Actually, he had 11. We had the rushes, so I apologize for that repeating of the rushing yards there. We'll get some from Springfield here as well.
Looks like we're still in a TV timeout. All right, here we go.
There, finally. Man in the red hat. So 1st and 10 from the 15. Going to be a handoff to Dominguez around the corner. Good hit there. Submarine hit there. Let's see. I see who it was. It was something with a 3. There it is, 33. Is that Carson Cunningham? No, I'm betting not. How about 53? That's more likely. A.J. Stallsmith.
Yeah, that's definitely more likely.
I looked down. One was a freshman, one's a senior. So I'm going to probably go it was the senior. So makes that tackle. Only a gain of 2. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 now for the Raiders. Skurpak drops back. He's going to throw a little corner route over there. Number 20. Oh, J.D. Krause coming up short. He was watching it the whole time. Good defense there by Nick Slike. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 now.
I'm a little surprised that they passed there on that 2nd down there, but I was trying to spread them out, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say at this point in the game, you're up by 2 touchdowns. Maybe you start grinding it out. Let the clock run. You're going to see a big, heavy dose of Dominguez and let it go. And I didn't say it because I thought, well, maybe you want to put one more touchdown out there, lengthen this a little bit, and then they throw.
Well, that incomplete stops the clock.
Yeah, I mean, 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter, so there's still a lot of time. And there goes Skurpak with a little screen, and Dominguez is going to bust his way. I think he's going to get that 1st down.
Yeah, that was all him.
Boy, that was a great screen there, too. That Skurpak timed it just right as he had a man in his face ready to put him down. And they are going to say it was a 1st down. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders on their own 26, 27-yard line. So some scores from around the Valley right now. Hubbard leading Norwayne 28-14. Valley Christian leading Camel 16-0. Malvern all over East Palestine 47-0. LeBray up 26-0 at halftime. There's your handoff to Dominguez, and he's powering his way right through that line again. 31. There's Bo Snyder on the stop. Lowville up 24-7 at halftime. Hubbard at halftime up 21-14 over Norwayne. Struthers leading St. Thomas Aquinas 20-6. Trying to get you some more scores there. Again, you can always watch any of the 20 games that are on tonight. That's right, you heard me right, 20 games. And in the backfield there was Jones. Jones getting out of the way, still fighting for some yardage. Going to get a gain of about 2, maybe 1. Could have been a loss there. He was back behind the 30-yard line, Johnny.
Big loss.
He turned that into a little bit of a gain. So 3rd and 4 now. Ball's at the 32-yard line. So big 3rd down here for the Raiders. Keep this drive alive. Springfield looking to get a stop and get that ball back.
False start.
There it is. False start. So now you're going to have a 3rd and 10. So again, just when the Raiders are trying to make a little bit of a a move there. They just keep shooting themselves in the foot on some of these.
Yeah, good discipline by the Tigers. They tried to draw them off sides there, and they didn't jump. Said South Range jump.
You know, you see he's doing that. The Buckeyes do that too. They do that whole clap, and then they do the fake clap to see if they can get the guys to move.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, his own guys moved. So a 3rd and 10 here from the 26. Big stop for the Tigers if they can get it. Another screen pass to the other side, and that not phased at all. There's number 31, Bo Snyder, playing some good defense there as he did not bite on that screen pass. So back to kick will be Skirpak. Back deep, Shondell Gardner. That screen pass actually was a loss of 1. So going to be 4th and 11 here. Letting that clock tick down. Skirpak with a good high kick. And it's spinning the wrong way.
That's going to be, that's going to be interference.
That's going to be kick interference there on the Raiders.
That'll be 15 yards?
I think so. And you know what? I mean, the funny thing was, Johnny, was he was nowhere near the ball. He had a good fake that he was going towards the ball. The ball was more towards midfield, and he was on this side of the hash. So good job by him of kind of faking like he was going to do it and drawing that penalty there, because if he's nowhere near the ball and the defender doesn't touch him, no big deal. The ball's over there, no big. But the defender runs into the guy.
Yes. Excellent field position here for the Tigers.
Yeah. You know, I mean, and that's where, like, your special teams comes into play, where they got to be talking. Like, that's something you go through in practice. Like, you know, it's hard to watch where the ball is. Your job is you know, you're sprinting down the field, trying to get down there. So, like you said, Johnny, good field position here for the Tigers to start this drive. 1st and 10 on their own 38 with under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to cut this lead down to 1 touchdown. Brungard with the fake, going to throw it outside. That's Snyder out of the backfield. Pushed out of bounds by Cameron Acquisto and Isaiah Slaybaugh. Let's see here. That's going to be a 1st down. So they're waiting on the chain gang to move it down. Offense as they're playing now. Empty backfield. Twins to his right. Single man up top. Brungard's going to try to throw the out and up and threw a pick. And that was number 21, Joey Plunkett, able to step into that. There's a penalty flag over there too, Johnny, on the sidelines. Let's see what that penalty is.
Might be a sideline warning.
I mean, Plunkett not faking on that out and up. I mean, it was.
No, and you called it. They were setting it up for it.
From earlier. And he didn't bite, and unfortunately both threw that ball.
Again, that was a long throw. And
sportsmanlike conduct on who?
Looks like it's going to be against South Range.
It's going to be against South Range, yeah. So it must have been after the play.
Yeah.
So Raiders will still keep the ball, though. So it was after the interception, so it might have been some little extracurricular down there after the penalty, maybe some chirping or something. That they're not going to. And credit to the referees, don't let that get out of hand.
Correct.
So 1st and 10 from the 8. Here comes Dominguez. Powers his way over the 10-yard line down to about the 12. Brought down on the play by number 44. That's Vincent Woods. But Woods comes off the field. He was holding his arm there, so. 5-yard gain. Ball's out to the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5 as we approach 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now we'll see if the Raiders just kind of try to grind this thing out here. Man in motion there, going to give it to him, and that's Lindstrom. Lindstrom's going to turn the corner, try to get outside, and there's a penalty here.
It'll be on South Range.
So another player down for the Tigers as well. A little cramping, looks like. We're trying to figure this penalty out here, see what's going on.
Yeah, Raiders are going back, so it's definitely against them.
So it's push him back and leave it a second down, or leave it there and make it a third down.
Take the penalty.
Absolutely. You leave it there in a third down, you know it's going to be probably a big run, or you're going to try to run it. And after the penalty, boy, where they're going to march this one off to the 5, 6. Where's he going to put this ball down at? 7-yard line. So that ball's going to be put down at the 7-yard line after the penalty. And they're going to have a timeout here as we have a player down. So we'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back here on YSN.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, proud Springfield alum and owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck, Tigers.
We are there in your community. Small business owners, mechanics, police officers, homemakers. And we are there serving our nation in the Air Force Reserve. When medical emergencies arise, in cybersecurity, when natural disasters happen, we are there in space. We are Reserve Citizen Airmen, and we are there with over 180 different jobs to serve your country. Air Force Reserve.
News doesn't stop after the sun goes down. Sometimes you just have to hustle to get it. At 21 News, no matter how far it is, no matter what it takes to get there, we're working to bring you the best stories and the freshest content at 11 p.m. with the context and clarity that makes it worth staying up for, no matter what time it is. 21 News at 11 with me, Erin Simonek, and Derek Steyer.
21 News at 11, news that's worth your time.
We're back here after the timeout. Cramping up, Johnny. Guys down there cramping up. Unfortunately, that was Bo Brungard. He's still, you can tell he's hurting from those cramps. He's wobbling over here.
Looks like both of his calf muscles were cramping up. The trainer was stretching out.
There was a trainer on each leg just really twerking on that. So we'll see how that affects the Tigers. Hopefully he can get that fixed before the offense gets out in the field out there. Raiders are pushed back here. 2nd and 11 now on the 7-yard line after that penalty. So Skirpak with the keeper rolling around the corner. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. That was number 31, Bo Snyder, able to push him out, but Skirpak able to scamper for a gain of about 7 yards, 6-7 yards. So he's going to have about a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. He was looking to pass, but he was able to get out of that and make something happen. So manageable now, about 3rd and 5 is what the scoreboard says. 4.5 minutes to go. Pinned back deep in their own area, in their own side of the field at about the 12-yard line. So a first down to be huge here for the Raiders. Throws an out route, and there's Leone again. So Leone's reception's good for a first down. And Leone's over there getting stretched out. Boy, he immediately hit the ground and laid down, and they're stretching him out too. So
gotta hydrate yourselves,
man.
You can't hydrate yourselves the day of. You got to do it at least
all
2
week.
days. Yeah, all week. Yeah, you got to keep replenishing those fluids.
I see like 3 coolers down here for the Tigers over there. You got to think the water jugs are over there on the Raiders side as well. But I mean, in this kind of atmosphere, it's not all that hot. And boy, Dominguez just ran into a wall there. Gain of about 2.
They need those mustard packets that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Mustard. I'm trying to think. There's something else that they say is really good for cramps too.
Pickle juice.
That's right, pickle juice. My wife will not appreciate that. She's not a fan of pickles. I don't mind them, and I don't even mind the pickle juice. You know what?
I don't either. I drink the pickle juice if I have it. If I'm cramping up.
And it's crazy how both those things are real bitter. Skirpak looking to go deep. This time he's got Lindstrom. Lindstrom makes a catch, gets away from his defender, and he's going to scamper into the end zone, in for a Raider touchdown. Number 25, Dylan Shealy, on a defense, just fell short, and Lindstrom able to high step it, get away from that arm tackle, and get into the end zone for the Raiders. 70-plus yard pass there for Skirpak. Starkey has been an adventure tonight for his extra points. We'll see if he can get some air on this one here a little bit.
And he did.
But he went right. Yeah, wide right. So right now your score, South Range 27, Tigers 7, as we've got 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back here on YSN.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Back here on YSN, here at Springfield High School, as the Tigers are taking on South Range. Tigers are down right now by 20. It is 27-7 here with 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Raiders set to kick off. It's Luke Starkey. His kicking tonight, his extra points have been an adventure, and he squib kicks this one down. It's going to be picked up, and out he goes to the races. It's number 6. That is Joey Sandine. Sandine, I apologize. Lone man there was number 21, Joey Plunkett. And Plunkett stayed back because Sandine found the seam and just took off. 45-yard return, Johnny.
Still a lot of time left, too.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little spark right there. You know, you got great field position now. You're at the 25-yard line. Some special teams blunders here a little bit for South Range. I mean, you're allowing a big return like that. Had some issues on some of your own kickoffs, so it's. But again, we've said it before. It's week 1. You know, things that tighten up here before, you know, you start getting deep into your season. So we'll see if Bo's cramping is subsided, if he's out there again.
I believe he is, yes.
Yep.
He is out there.
He's rolling out there. So, but that could be something to watch. He's you know, they don't go away.
No.
When
Trust me, I know.
When they start, they might go away for a little bit, but they're going to be there for a while. So 1st and 10 on the 25. He's going to pitch it outside to Snyder. Snyder's going to try to stretch it out, and he's going to get outside in the corner. He's going to be brought down by Joey Plunkett, but not after a big gain. Gain of about 8, looks like. Well, they're going to say it's at the 17. No, they're going to say it's at the 16. No, that's 17. So 2nd and 2 here.
Trips to the left.
Trips left, sidecar to his right, which is Snyder. Tigers need to punch one in here. There's a handoff to Snyder. Snyder's going to zig back, and he's going to be brought down by Dominguez. And number 14, that's Ethan Zins. But Snyder's run was good for a first down. So 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 on the 12. Brungard trips to his left, sidecar to his left. Bo's going to keep this one himself, and he's going to make a nice cut. Well, cramps aren't bothering him now, Johnny.
No. That was a good answer, too.
So Brungard with the RPO, pulled it, turned the corner, made a nice little cut, and with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, Tigers an extra point away from cutting this to a 13-point lead for the Raiders. Kason Kozik on to attempt the extra point. Kicks that one high, and it is good. And with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, your score, South Range 27, Springfield 14. We'll be back for the kickoff here on YSN.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, proud Springfield alum and owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck, Tigers.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Back here at YSN, the Springfield's cut into the lead as they are now down just by 13 points here with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. We thank you for tuning in to YSN. Paul Munson and Johnny Toy bringing you the action here at Springfield High School. Kick is a high one. Agee going to return this one. He's going to get outside. He's got some room. He's lowered his head and got to about the 36-yard line, so Caleb Agee, one of those up men.
Usually you're an up man for a reason. So I would be like,
it's not your hands.
Catch the ball and go down to the ground for me, please. But
I mean, he caught it at about the 30, and if he fell forward, he would have been at about like the 34, 35. He ran all that way and got to the 36. So a lot of running for about a 3-yard gain. So we'll see what happens here. Raiders have the ball. Going to hand this one off to Dominguez. Dominguez runs into the center of that line, and number 72, Johnny on the spot, Zeke Warsencroft, makes that stop there. I will say this, Springfield's line has done a great job of containing Dominguez. He hasn't had that big breakout run. He's had some good runs. He's run for over, almost 100. He's over 100 yards now. But he hasn't had that big run where he gets through the line and takes off. It's been chunk, chunk, chunk. 2nd and 8 here. Give this one to Dominguez. He's going to turn a corner. He's going to be wrapped up and brought out of bounds by number 6, Joey Sandine. But Dominguez inside Tiger territory at the Tigers' 47-yard line. So 1st and 10. So that was, again, like I said, those big chunks, just chunk, chunk, chunk. And, Dominguez goes out, and you're going to bring – you're going to bring in number 44. You're going to bring Remish in there. So Remish in the backfield now for the Raiders. And he is another brute. I mean, he's just as hard-nosed as his brother was and as his dad and his uncles. So – Tyler driving in there for a gain of 3. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 45-yard line.
Might try to run one more play here before the quarter ends here.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go here. Skirpak with the keeper. He's going to get to about the 41 before he's finally brought down. That's number 44, Vincent Woods, first man there to hit him. Gain of about, supposed to give it 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah, I'm going to give about gain of 3. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4, but that'll be the end of your third quarter. We've only got 12 minutes left to go in your week 1 high school football here on YSN. Springfield 14, South Range 27. We'll be back to bring you fourth quarter action here on YSN.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details.
Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
All right, we're back here after the timeout here on YSN. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Raiders right now on the Tiger 41-yard line. As we were talking as we were off there, this could be 4-down territory for the Raiders. Might want to grind this thing out. They're going to give it to Dominguez. And boy, he had that outside corner, Johnny. And there he goes. Going to turn the corner. He's only got one man to get there, and it's Bo. And Dominguez stretches out inside the 5-yard line. Raiders will have it 1st and goal, and there was that big run that Dominguez was bound to break at one point, and it was superstar on superstar, him and Bo. Bo chasing him down, able to get him out of bounds, but
could have drove a truck through that hole, man. That was huge.
Man. I'm not going to say I could have ran through that hole because, I might have got a yard or two and then be like, okay, here we go.
Don't settle yourself short.
Okay, I could have fell forward for a couple more yards. That would have been all right. 1st and goal on the 4-yard line for the Raiders, and they're going to give that one off to Dominguez and let him score it himself. He dives to the corner pylon, and he is in for the Raider touchdown. Raiders tack on another one, courtesy of the wrecking ball, Dylan Dominguez. So Starkey, 3 for 4 here on extra points tonight. Starkey only a freshman. See what he can do here on this kick. 11 minutes, 50 seconds to go here. Raiders don't have enough guys out there as they run an extra lineman out. So Lindstrom with the hold. Starkey there. That's a kick down the middle. Right down Main Street. 34-14 with 11 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Tigers now, Johnny, in a big hole. They need to.
They're running out of time, too.
It's one of those, you gotta score quick, and then you got Bo getting taped up here, his left hand, not his throwing hand, but just saw the trainer down there wrapping up inside of his thumb there up through his wrist. So,
on that last tackle on Dominguez towards the end of right there by the goal line.
And some people might think, oh, it's not his throwing hand, but as a quarterback too, you still got to hold on to the ball, and if you're going to hand it off or you hold on to it as you're running yourself, that tape can be slick on the ball, and you got to.
Yeah, you got to still catch especially in shotgun. You got to catch the ball first, before anything. Well, let's see again how the Tigers persevere here, being down 20.
Yeah, this next drive will be huge for them. And they need to put some kind of points on the board. A touchdown would be preferable, obviously. But if you can get a field goal and chip into that a little bit, and then you got to think maybe onside kicks then, because the clock's going to be against you, because you pretty much know what the Raiders are going to do then. They're going to run the ball.
Yeah. They're going to grind it out.
I don't foresee Skurpak putting the ball in the air too much more after this. It's going to be, we're going to grind this thing out, and you got to stop us. So Starkey set to kick off. He kicks that one. Going to be returned from the 20. And spun down was number 25. That is Dylan Sheely. So a return of about 7 yards. So that's where the Tigers will start. 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. With just under 12 minutes to go. So we're only actually 14 seconds into the fourth quarter here. So we've got some time, but not as much as you'd think.
Yes. Yeah, Tigers got to be thinking about scoring quick. Start scoring quicker here. And
yeah, I mean, they've had that.
To give themselves a chance.
They had that one quick one, which was that pass to Gardner that, stretched that out. There's a handoff to Sheely. He's trying to stretch it around the corner, and he's wrapped up after about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by number 30. It's Caleb Agee. So 2nd and 7 now from the 30-yard line. Bo's got trips to his left. Single man up top. Sidecar of Snyder to his right. But the clock's running. Brungard drops back in shotgun. Throws one over the middle. Wide open is number 7. That is Jacob Joyce. Great catch. Brought down by number 15, Landon Moore. But right at midfield, I'm going to say it's actually at the 49-yard line, inside Raider territory. So, a quick strike there and kind of keep this rolling here a little bit. I just think, I know why they do it, and you have a rhythm in your offense, and you get used to those things, but that whole checking the defense kind of thing, he's going to go over the top, has a man open, and he makes the catch. Nick Slyke. So a couple big pass plays there from Bo Brungard. Has them rolling right now. They are at the 24, 23-yard line, 24-yard line. So, again, I mean, it's little things, but you're got 4 to 5 seconds there that add up when you go to the line and step back and go to try to get your offensive play. But I'm not going to question the – boy, Bo got right through that arm tackle as he kept that one himself. Brought down by number 11, Shane Lindstrom, but boy, he got right through the arm tackle of it was number 20, J.D. Krause. And Slayball had a chance at him too, so it was a gain of 7. Going to bring up 2nd and 3 now.
Quick offense here might be keeping the Raiders a little fatigued here.
Yeah, the Raiders have the numbers that they could have just an offense and a defense. I don't know if they're going to utilize it. Wow, wide open out there on that out route. That was Gardner again. That was number 8, Gardner out there. So Gardner's got a 1st and goal now at the 5-yard line. So this is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Tigers. I mean, you're 9.5 minutes. You've chewed up 2 minutes here, and you're at the 5-yard line. So, a quick strike here, like you said.
Yeah, quick, score quick.
Brungard with the keeper, and he's going to dive in, and he's in. So Bo Brungard with the keeper from 5 yards out, punches one in.
So if you're Coach Yeagley, Coach Allegretto, what are you calling here for the South Range Raiders here when they get the ball back?
I think you grind it out, Johnny. I think you do. I mean, 9.5 minutes to go. When this kick goes up, you're up by 13 points. So that's 2 scores. Now, granted, they just scored pretty quick here. I mean, they scored with the, 2.5 minutes. They took him 2.5 minutes, and, boy, he just launches that thing, almost lands in the band shell.
Yeah. Freshman.
Yeah. So, you're up by 13. Make them use some of their timeouts. Grind the ball here a little bit. Your secondary let a couple big passes there go. I mean, the one was a great play. The one that was right here in the midfield, that was a great play. The other one I just think was a bad broken coverage out there. I mean, Gardner went, again, that out route. He went up, out, and he was outside the hash, and there was nobody there. Yeah. I mean, he got all the way to the 5-yard line. So, if you're South Range, your secondary needs to tighten up a little bit. But right now, it's all on your offense. Your offense needs to get out there and listen. If you're Coach Yeagley and you're Allegretto, who's the offensive coordinator, you're sitting there going, guys, listen, block, get some yards, let's chew this clock up. Yeah, if you chew 5 minutes up, Johnny, on a drive, whether you score or not, you chew 5 minutes up, that's huge.
Yeah, no doubt.
You punt the ball to them, they get on their side of the field. Now they've got 4.5 minutes to go, and they need to score twice. And that's going to be tough. And again, like I said earlier, I mean, this is one of the largest teams that Yeagley's had. They have just under 70 kids over there, for a D5 school. And
that's freshmen through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's your high school team, and it's going to be bigger next year. Because they're only graduating 8 or 9 seniors this year, and they have that whole freshman class coming in. So they know they're going to be over 70 kids next year. So realistically, we've talked about it outside of here with some guys. Like, they have enough guys that they could platoon your offense, your defense. Guys don't have to play 2 ways.
Yeah.
It's very rare you see that, especially at our level down here. I mean, because guys do play. I mean, Dominguez is out there running, but he's playing in the secondary. Same with Bo. Bo's the quarterback. Right. Bo, pushed Dominguez out of bounds over there. He's playing in the secondary. There's certain guys that probably want to do that. Say, listen, I want to be on both sides of the ball. But in games like this, sometimes I think having the ability to do that to platoon guys would be good. Yeah. Because now your defense gets a full rest. Those guys get over there on the sidelines, they take a break, catch their breath a little bit. Your offense has been rested while the defense was on the field. Now you've got your offensive linemen ready to go, and see what happens. But athletes are athletes, and kids want to play, and, I mean, it's hard to tell them at this level, you're only going to play one way. You get to the next level, it's expected.
Correct, yeah.
Those guys are like, oh, okay, great. So we'll see here. Raiders are all tucked up here tight.
Thinking onside here.
Yeah. And one too many guys on the field there. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Now we got 11. And he kicks that one kind of deep into the corner over there, but you still got to go get it, Lindstrom. There we go. Shane picks it up, and he's going to get brought down right about at the 25-yard line. So Raiders will start their drive 1st and 10 from the 25. He almost looked like he was going to
let it go, yeah.
If it stops, I don't have to pick it up, right? No.
It's a live ball.
Yeah, it goes 10 yards. That's a live ball, kid. Go get it. So we'll see what the Raiders can do here. 9 minutes, 23 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Leading 34-21. And again,
down 2 touchdowns with 9:23. Still a chance. Depends on this drive right here, like you were saying.
Yeah, this is where the defense for the Tigers has to just bow up and say, we got this. Boy, did you see it to the right? Yeah. It's easy for us to say that from, 75 yards away, but the hole was to the right. And Dominguez got 2 yards out of that, but I think if he cuts it out towards the sideline, towards us, he's got a lot more running room. It was there. I saw it too. I was like, oh. But, again, those chunks, every little bit helps. So 2nd and 8 from the 30-yard line. There's Dominguez again, holding on to that ball. Catching him from behind was number 7, Jacob Joyce. Gain of about 3. Going to be a manageable here, third and 4.
This will be a big stop.
This will be huge for the Tigers right here. But if you see what the Raiders are doing, I was watching to see if they did it. You watch Skirpak, he's watching the back judge. Back judge is watching, and as soon as the back judge puts his hand up, now he's snapping it. So he's trying to milk every second off of this clock that he can. Don't give them a chance. But the Tigers right here with a big opportunity. They can stop this 3rd and 4. Give themselves a chance. Skirpak on a little out. He's going to run it himself, and he's going to get the first down. Going to get down at about the 40-yard line. So
loss contained there.
Yep. Tigers expected the handoff there to Dominguez, and Billy with a little play action, he rolled out, and like you said, Johnny, just that outside contain. I mean,
Tigers bid on it. That was a nice play call.
And he was brought down in the field of play, so that's even better for the Raiders. Unfortunately for the Tigers, we're at 7.5 minutes here to go. Ball on the 40, and the clock is running. It stopped momentarily to set the chains for the first down. Skirpak watching that back judge. And there's a hand up. Going to give this on to Dominguez. He's going to try to turn the corner, cut it back inside. And he lost the ball. You can say he was down.
No, the beanbag's out. He's calling a fumble.
Yep. And who recovered it? Let's see. Okay, they're going to say the Raiders did recover it. They're going to send one of the players out for the Raiders. So they had an equipment issue there. So checking in for the Raiders now is number 18, Brady Crumbacher. So a gain of 5, going to bring up 2nd and 5 from the 45-yard line now. Time he snaps this ball, we'll be at 6.5 minutes to go here. Skirpak able to get that ball to midfield.
Should be a first.
Oh, this guy walking in, he's just shy of the 50-yard line. Look at that. Wow. 3rd and inches.
Here you go, Paul. Shotgun here, 3rd and inches.
I was just going to say, hey, Johnny, here we go. What do you want to do? Get under the snap. Get under the center. All you literally do is got to fall to your left or to your right, or for crying out loud, fall forward on your center, Chris Colucci.
Yes.
6 foot 220. Just lean on his back and go forward, and first down, you eat up some more clock. Instead, 5 yards deep in the shotgun.
Yep.
Dominguez is 8 yards deep, now 7. I mean, don't get me wrong, he just got that first down, and he's still chugging for more yards, so he got almost 10 yards on that.
No, I get what you're saying. I can't stand it either, but hey, that's the offense. Somebody hurt?
Yep. A man down there.
Oh, man, I hope he's not. I hope it's okay.
So we'll take a timeout here. They tend to the injured player, and we'll be right back here on YSN.
Hi, everyone. This is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
We're back here after the timeout there. Another cramp on the field there for the Tigers. But a first down for the Raiders at the 41-yard line. And unfortunately right now for the Tigers, that clock is running as we're going to be inside 5 minutes here when they finally snap the ball. So 1st and 10. Raiders looking to just probably grind this one out here a little bit. Going to hand that one off to Lindstrom. He's caught. That was number 12, Marshall Francischelli. Gain of only 2? Give him a gain of 2 there.
2.
Yeah, they were just on the side of the 40, and he's just squeaked it over there. It's like a 1.5, 2 yards. Again, though, boy, you watch Lindstrom, and like you said, he's got that arm just flailing out there with that football.
I know the running backs coach will have to little talk with him.
Next family dinner. Hey, I want to tell these guys to tuck that ball in a little more. So a 2nd and 8. Going to give that one to Dominguez. He's going to turn the corner. Be brought down after a gain of about 3, it looks like. So going to bring up a 3rd and 6. And it's good to see
Zeke
Worshencroft back out there. Yeah, big Zeke. After he was cramped up a little bit. You know, I'm a little surprised right here, Johnny, with a 3rd and long like this. I mean, Coach Guerrero not taking a timeout. Maybe trying to, like, save some time. And you're only down 2 scores.
Yeah.
Because you're going to.
Let's maybe after this possession. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, you stop him here, you definitely call the timeout. Yeah. But you could have saved a little more extra time. Because there he comes. Look at that. Right in there. Wanting to make the play.
There goes. Yeah, he's cramping up again.
There he goes.
He's cramping up again.
That was Brungard on the stop. Oh, he's hopped back up. Was that a little deke?
Yeah, he's got
to come out now. You know, you got the clock stopped, so.
I don't know.
Don't know if that was like planned or not there.
Yeah,
like,
might have been.
Like, yeah, now they got to wind the clock.
4th down.
Yep. I mean, and honestly, if you're the Raiders here, I think you almost do what Springfield did earlier. You know, you got Skurpak back there. Just kind of do a little fake punt here. Not fake punt, but, you know, just punt it.
Just the pooch punt.
Little deep there. Or maybe you take the penalty here. Maybe you take the delay game and then punt it away and eat up this clock. Because we're at 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go.
Or they might call a timeout here. I don't know. Yeah, they're going.
Oh, this surprises me. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Oh, Johnny, look at this. Look at that. Skurpak.
Broken up play.
Wow. Mishandled the handoff, picked it up, turned the corner, and he ran for a first down. And that'll be a 1st and 10 from the, looks like they're going to say the 20-yard line. So on a 4th and 5.
There was no containment there on the right-hand side.
No, everybody bid on both running back, the running back and the man in motion, all going to the left, and backside contain just wasn't there. So we're inside 2 minutes now as some of the folks start to filter out. First and 10 from the 20-yard line here for the Raiders.
Back judge with his hand up.
There comes Dominguez around the corner. Is he going to stay on his feet? And he does, and he gets tackled by number 5, and they're going to give that penalty there for a late hit. Number 5, Nick Slike, brought him down, and a late hit at the end there. We'll let him just call the play. We won't call out the player. But that'll just now be a 1st and goal inside the 5. So where do they end up marking this ball? It's going to be at the 4-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 4, and clock running inside a minute and a half. And I think here just comes a
take a knee.
Bunch of handoffs. I think they try on the first 2 plays to try to score. And then you don't score. Enough clock was eaten up. I'm trying to give it to Lindstrom. What is he doing there? Goodness. Got brought down at the 5. Bo Snyder, one of those guys out there.
I think Zeke's cramping up again.
Yeah, no, it's not Zeke.
It's not?
No, Zeke's right there in the center. One of the Raider offensive linemen tried to help him up. And he's, get away from me. Yep. Here the coaches come.
Yeah, cramping. That's Marshall.
Yeah, number 12.
Yeah.
So 1:08 left to go here. 2nd and 4. Actually, it's going to be 2nd and 5 because he lost a yard on that one. So second goal from the 5-yard line for the Raiders. I was a little curious on that call with the sweep to the running back or the wide receiver. I was going to run it. Just give it to Dominguez. I'm trying to think. He's had just, 1 touchdown tonight. Lindstrom had his big long one, Spread the wealth a little bit. I think Skerpax had one. So clock running now. Inside a minute. Like I said, I think they'll try one more time here, Johnny, and then it'll be enough. They'll just take the knee.
Take the knee.
Yep. Almost got dragged down from behind, and Dominguez is in. He's in there for that final touchdown. Number 53, A.J. Stallsmith, had a chance, was trying to drag him down, but boy, Dylan Dominguez's power was just a little too much as he punches that one in. 25 seconds left to go. 40-21 right now. Here comes Starkey to attempt his extra point. Line drive kick, and it is good. Your score, South Range 41, Springfield 21. Tigers head on the road next week as they will travel to Brookfield. Raiders will be home next week for their home opener as they welcome in the University School. It'll be Hall of Fame week. Bunch of inductees going into the Hall of Fame next week for South Range. 2 years worth. They didn't get to have Hall of Fame last year, so.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So they got 2 years worth there. So, again, like we said, whoever came on the losing side of this game, your season is, you got plenty of season left to go.
Oh, yeah.
This is a rivalry game. It's week 1. You're going to work the kinks out. And, it's a non-league game, so that's okay. That's what your first 3 games of the season are.
Yeah.
They're games to get you ready for the league. I don't see anybody else in the MVAC really probably challenging these guys too much.
Again this year?
Yeah. I mean, McDonald's, okay, Western Reserve, Jackson Milton. Speaking of Jackson Milton, they're on the road tomorrow. They'll be our only game on Saturday. They're going to Toledo.
Oh,
they're
my
going
goodness.
all the way to Toledo for a 2 o'clock game against Hilltop. So, yeah, I mean, you feel bad for them because they needed an opponent. They found one. They're going up there.
Hey,
good for the kids. Us driving, 2 hour, 20-minute drive, drive a bus, it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
You're 3 hours, and you're making that trip tomorrow. You're not making it tonight and staying the night. If they did, God bless them. I hope they did. But most likely they're going to get up early tomorrow, get on a bus, probably at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, make a 3-hour trek to Toledo, get acclimated a little bit. They're playing in the Glass Bowl, so that's going to be great atmosphere. You're playing in Toledo. But Hilltop's got a 25-minute drive.
That's a big difference there, huh?
Yeah. So, that could play into it. Jackson Milton's got a good team, but, I don't know much about Hilltop. But if I've got to drive 3 hours on a bus and you've got to drive 25 minutes on a bus, I think it favors you.
Yeah.
And, but, the league, I think, is Springfield's to take again. And, again, make a good run in the playoffs. I mean, they've got a great team. They've got the weapons there.
This was a good test.
Yeah. I mean, two teams. I mean, you got a Division V school. You have a Division VI school. And, again, only a couple miles separate these guys. And, these two teams were coming out hungry. Yes. Snyder on the return. 20 seconds left to go here. But for these two teams, I expect them to make good runs in the playoffs again. I mean, 9-1's not out of the realm for these guys. I mean, they're going to get Brookfield next week. They get Geneva. After that, they go to Geneva. Yes. I think that's going to be a really good game. And then they start league play. For the Raiders, they got University next week at home. Then they're going to get Canton Central Catholic at home, too, in week 3. And Canton Central Catholic last night beat Massillon Perry. They went to overtime, but they beat Massillon Perry. So, it's one of those things. The Tri-C has always been a pain in the butt for South Range.
Yes.
Whether it be in baseball or in football. It's been in baseball, and that just drives me nuts. Lost to them in a regional championship this year. 2 years ago, losing them a district championship. Canton Central is one of those bugaboo teams that, you're like, these guys again?
Yeah.
And, I mean, they beat them in football 2 years ago when they had them. And you didn't have to play them last year because of only playing your league teams. So you're getting them back again. And both these teams are going to have some good matchups. South Range in the NE8, with Poland and Hubbard. Poland lost a heartbreaker last night, but that was a big rivalry game again for these guys, too. So, your game comes to an end. Your final score, South Range Raiders 41, Springfield Tigers 21. As both teams going to make their way to midfield, form a line there, and shake hands and be on their way. Johnny, just an awesome job, brother. I appreciate it. I'm glad you could come and help out. Buddy. I said when I was thinking about people to come do this game with me, I thought about you. I didn't know how much broadcasting experience you had, but
Zero.
I was like, throw you to the fire right out the gate. South Range Springfield, let's go. But this was, you get to sit here, you get to watch these two teams play. And, again, like I said, you're like almost right down the middle. You got both sides there.
Thanks for asking me. It was fun.
There's no problem. I appreciate it, and hopefully everybody at home got to see a great game and enjoyed us and our commentary. And, don't beat us up too much here, but
especially me.
Yeah. No, it was good. But for Johnny Toy, this is Paul Munson. We thank you guys for tuning in here to YSN. And, again, next week Springfield will be on the road at Brookfield. We'll have that game for you, and South Range will be at home against University. So until next week, we thank you for tuning in, and see you next week.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.